Welcome to my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel also. At first I confer my congratulations and hearty love to all the viewers, the students, and my gratitude towards the elders who will be always respected by me. I invite all of you to listen to what I say, and I also request you to give me a like, a comment, and subscribe my channel. My friends and students, now I am going to discuss about education, about what is education. I shall discuss it in the English language because my desire is to enhance the speaking of English with fluency of the students. The students are the future generation of the country, and English is a very living and vital language. Without English, a man cannot progress too much in his life, and in the field of education, English is a must. It can be told in no doubt. Now, I am going to start what education is. Our Swami Vivekananda defined education in a very tremendously brilliant language. He perceived that, he declared that education is the manifestation of perfection already in man. It means that perfection is perfection. What is perfection? Perfection is what is perfect. We can tell it as to be truth, as to be God or Sri Krishna, Sri Ramchandra, because God is truth and truth is God. That God or that perfection, according to Swami Vivekananda, is within us, that is in our heart. And what education does? Education helps to manifest that, helps to express that, so that we can apply that in our realistic life. This is the definition of education in the view of Swami Vivekananda, a great educationalist, a great philosopher, a great teacher, Vedantic master also. What Rabindranath Tagore told about education, according to Rabindranath Tagore, the primary object of education is to earn livelihood. That is, he will do something, some business, some job, service, etc., etc. Livelihood. How to live. That is the financial enhancement of the man. But Rabindranath observes that the deeper meaning, deeper purpose of education is to enhance the enlightenment, the spirituality, the complete knowledge, a tremendous knowledge about human life is the main purpose of education. Now, if we come to the real world, we have to understand that education is applied in every aspect of life. Without education, everything will get into mistake, will be wrong, will be imperfect. Education is for making a man in the true sense of the word. Education and degree is not the same in one. There is a slight relation between degree, that is university degrees, and education. There is a slight relation, but the relation is not so deep. Education is for enlightenment. An educated man should be peace and mind, should not be angry in little matters. An educated man should know the science of mind control. How to control the mind must be known by an enlightened personality. Because without mind control, a man is always desperate. He does not know how to evaluate, how to judge anything, how to judge the society, how to judge the country, how to judge politics, etc. An educated man must differentiate himself with the life of the animals. The life of the animals remains limited only with eating, sleeping, mating, etc. But human life is much higher, and the purpose of human life is much higher, and it goes to heaven also. Human life has tremendously powerful purpose by which he can attain God, he can attain the absolute power, that is the Brahmapad, that is complete peace, absolute peace in life. Only true education can take a man, can help to reach a man to Brahmapad. Without this enlightenment of education, the meaning of Brahmapad cannot be understood at all. The highest education is perceived, is observed by our Gita, by our Vedantic Shastras. Education advises us to remain our eyes and ears open to our surroundings, to the open sky, to the trees, to the flowers, to the neighboring places, neighboring people, to the songs of birds, and to the songs of the trees also. The trees also sing. They have life. Education is not for personal benefit, personal profit, but education does not deny that a man is without complete selfishness. A man must live and must acquire, must obtain what he needs to live in and to live a good and civilized life. But education does not teach to make bank balance crores after crores of money. Education always our Shastra, the highest education is our Shastra. That is the Vedantic Shastra, that is the Gita, that is the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and that is the writings of Shankaracharya, Buddha, etc. It teaches us that main object of education is to explain meaning, is not to explain meaning, but to knock at the door of the mind. The students should be himself conscious about what education is. A teacher cannot explain anything, cannot explain much about all the subjects because the elements, because the contents of different subjects are vast, are like ocean. They cannot be explained at all. So a teacher who wants to educate the students in the true sense of the word must try to knock at the door of the mind of the students, because this is the system, this is the scientific system of education. There are vast systems, and if the students remains sleeping, the teacher can do nothing. Education cannot be completed by books or college or schools or pen or private tutors, etc. etc. These are only helpers, assistants on the way to get educated, on the way to education. But the main principal object is that the students should himself be aware to study materials of educations. There are so many subjects. So it is called that enlightenment will come from the students, from the inner entity of the students. If a student is incompletely in darkness, he cannot progress, he cannot advance so much. In spite of his good parenting, in spite of his good, strong financial condition of his parents, etc., etc. Buddhadev told that the light must come out from the man himself towards perfect education. Education, Rabindranath Tagore, is to enhance a man from the main to the main realistic realization, to the super realization of man. The main object of education is super realization about the human life. This is otherwise only limited education cannot be education in the true sense of the word. Limited education, that is lower education, primary education is required. But because without primary education, how can higher education stand upon? So primary education is very valuable to a person who wants to go to higher education. But education, to a limited sense, is also necessary for human life, for our financial achievement and our livelihood. I come to a conclusion here. Please give me a like, comment and subscribe. Thanks.